Welcome back. You're watching NBC World of Sports. Now we will check out what's happening in sports around the country. In Wewak, the East Sepik province has become the 7th center to join Papua New Guinea Football Association's Merry Football program. The program was launched on Saturday at the Caltex Oval, witnessed by senior executives of the PNGFA, the town mayor, interim president of the Wewak Football Association, and girls from primary schools in and around Wewak. Wewak is not a full member but was chosen based on its active participation in PNGFA-sanctioned activities. Neil Alemai reports.
It was a show of color as girls from Moem, St. Mary's, Kria and Kaindi, among other primary schools in and around Wewak, marched into the Caltex Oval. Accompanying the female students were the PNGFA General Secretary Dimirit Mileng, the PNGFA Vice President Linda Wahunali, Town Mayor Charles Malenki, Wewak Football Association Interim President Matthew Chapok, and East Sepik Elite Dr. Lawrence Kalinoy. Addressing the audience, Mr. Mileng told them that despite Wewak not being a full member of PNGFA, it earned the pass to join the program because of its active participation in football.
We brought Merry Football to Wewak to support that football is alive and well, and it's going to progressively move forward. And on record, I think everybody knows in Wewak, we have some of the girls who have come through futsal and gone on to making the PNG team.
He also issued a challenge for the interim president Matthew Chapok and his executives to nurture and make the program grow.
And we give you this challenge with this program of Merry Football. We are here to launch it, but you will have to nurture it and look after it as a baby to make it grow. And give the opportunity to all the young girls, and we need a new generation of players. So the challenge is on you, and for PNGFA, OFC and FIFA, who have provided all these wonderful uniforms to all our teams, look after them, take care of them, use them with pride, and we hope that through you, we will continue to see more young girls join in the program.
Dr. Lawrence Kalinoy, who launched the program, thanked PNGFA for giving the association the opportunity to join the Merry Football program. He also assured the Wewak Football Association that they will give all the necessary support to nurture the program and revive the province's team to the NSL.
East Sepik football, you have a very difficult task ahead of you. We are hopeful that we will be able to provide you whatever support we can so that we bring back our team to the National League. We are not a member of the PNGFA yet, but we are so privileged to be given this opportunity to participate in Merry Football. And I think on behalf of all of us in East Sepik, we want to thank PNGFA and all the leadership to having the recognition of the potential that there is in this province and in our young people, particularly our young girls.
The schools were also given shoes, socks, shin pads, uniforms and balls for use during the Merry Football matches on the weekends.
Tonight we had the pleasure of having Chris Camp, the OFC Nations Cup competition director, in the studio to talk more about the Nations Cup competition. Joining us for World of Sports tonight, we have Chris Camp, OFC competition director.
Yes.
First of all, we have the Nations Cup coming up on our shows. Please tell us about the Nations Cup.
The OFC Nations Cup is our most important football competition for our member countries. It's for the senior men's national teams from each country, and they play off to become the champion of OFC.
All right.
Yeah.
This year's Nations Cup, how many teams are coming here to Papua New Guinea?
So there's 7 teams plus Papua New Guinea as the host.
Yep.
The competition actually had an earlier round last year in Tonga, where 4 countries played off. That was Cook Islands, Samoa, American Samoa, and Tonga, and Samoa run that, and they are representing that region here for the Nations Cup. So we've got Fiji, New Caledonia, New Zealand, Samoa, Tahiti, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands.
Okay. What are the preparations like towards the Nations Cup this year?
They're going really well, and we're really thankful to have the facilities that were left over from the Pacific Games. So all the matches are being played at Sujongai Stadium, and it's a fantastic facility, and we're working hard to get the pitch looking good and all the preparation for the teams. So it'll be a really, really great tournament.
Awesome. We'll be looking forward to that. Now, how important is this tournament for the participating nations?
So it's really important because it's the most important tournament for football in this part of the world, and a good example of that is Tahiti won it last time in 2012 in Solomon Islands, and it's the first time they'd won the competition. It meant an awful lot to them. But not only that, the winner goes through to represent Oceania at the FIFA Confederations Cup, which is held in Russia in 2017. So there's a lot of prestige that goes with winning the competition.
All right. Have there been any challenges that you've been facing towards its preparations?
Everything's coming together really well. It's PNG having hosted such a successful Pacific Games last year, and also leading up to the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. Everything's working really well in terms of the organisation and the planning, and the organisers of the Under-20 World Cup helping us in terms of delivering the tournament. So it's a test event for them as well. So they get used to delivering a high-level football competition, and should make their competition and tournament successful as well.
Okay, now for the general public, how can we be part of the Nations Cup?
Well, tickets go on sale on the 16th of May, and we will tell everyone about that very, very soon. And ticket prices will be just 10 kina for each match. But if somebody wants to come along to the first match, which kicks off at 4 o'clock, they can stay for the second match, which kicks off at 7 o'clock as well. So just 10 kina.
All right, I'll be looking forward to that. Chris Camp, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
We'll take a time out and be back with more. You're watching NBC World of Sports.